Hey guys, I'm back. I have some bad news, some kind of good news, and a little more bad news. So the good news, we'll start with that. I've upgraded my setup. I have a DJI Osmo 5s. I finally got that set up for video recording and stuff. I got the 17 Pro Max, so hopefully the camera should be good, the audio should be good and nice and crisp. And I'm editing on a MacBook Pro, or MacBook Air, sorry, now, so hopefully the quality should be a lot better with these videos. But basically in today's video, I'm kind of just going to be ranting a little bit and going over like the status of my garage and vehicle situation. The X1, which is my daily, I've had that since like 2022, I want to say. That is down partially, and that's kind of where I'm going to start with like the whole problem side of things. So there's an issue with the 6HP21 transmissions by ZF in that model range of cars. Basically across the whole lineup, if it had that transmission, it could have this issue. So basically what it is there's a clutch that connects the first three gears with the second three gears, the second set of gears, and it's the E clutch, and over time it'll wear down, and then eventually it'll go out, it'll burn through your transmission fluid, and then you won't be able to drive anywhere. Your fluid's going to be cooked, and it'll mess up your valve bodies, you know, put like as it's burning out, it'll put debris into the valve body, clog that up, and completely destroy your transmission just for the one clutch going out. Basically I pulled the pan out, drained the fluid, which was blacker than black. I've heard that, you know, once you get around 80,000 miles, you should really change your fluid. But once you get over 100K, not to change it, because the new fluid has like detergents in it that'll break down the stuff that's gunked up in there, knock it loose, and then that'll get stuck into areas where it shouldn't be. Yeah, so once I got that drained out, I was looking at the valve body. I took that apart and it just came apart completely. There's little guide passageways for these little plastic balls to go in and kind of shift the flow of the fluid. It's really hard to explain, so I'll have pictures here, kind of what it looks like. But basically these little plastic balls move around in these little, it looks like a maze, and allows the transmission to shift where the fluid goes in order to control like the gears and the pressures and stuff like that. So basically my valve body was messed up to the point where the little plastic balls had worn down so much that they went through the little hole that they're supposed to block, which, yeah, at that point I knew it was screwed. So I ended up pulling that out. I had a spare transmission from another car that I swapped the valve body into the X1 and put new fluid in it, and that got the car moving again. But I found out pretty quickly, obviously, you put it in drive, you go down the road, once it went to go shift from third to fourth gear, it kind of really hesitated, and then I got a transmission fault error, and then it threw the car into second gear, which I was going probably 40, almost 50 miles an hour. So going from, you're trying to go to fourth and it rips you down to second and slams you in second gear, it was not very comfortable at all. Yeah, that wasn't fun. Eventually I'll have to change the transmission in that out. But I'll make a video of that when I do it. But yeah, so that's basically the X1. The 335, I was going down the road, did a pull, motor blew. That's the short story. Long story is it's been having lean issues. AFR was never really right. I sent logs to my tuner. He said that it was my O2 sensors. I tested the O2 sensors. They were working. So it was just a lot of back and forth. Stuff really wasn't lining up how it should have been. I wasn't sure like what was really going on, but I mean, the car felt like it was running fine, but I just kept getting errors and errors and errors. I wasn't really sure what happened with that, but yeah, it went. I'll probably update you guys on that whole situation in a future video. And then of course, moving to the E36, you know, the holy grail of my channel. That is totaled. The one day I was like, okay, well, the 335's done. I could take that to work and just bring that back and forth to work. And I was like, no, let me take the E36. So I took the E36, going down the road, deer comes running out, smack the deer. It's happened a million times to everyone. I only had liability coverage, so that was kind of on me. Yeah, that's kind of the update with the car situation. You know, a lot of stuff pertaining to that is kind of why I haven't really been posting. So yeah, that's what I've got for you guys for today. Like I said, I'll be doing a video on putting the transmission in the X1 whenever I get around to that. And then I'll probably be doing a video on the 335, kind of like explaining what I think went wrong, like in depth. And then other than that, it's probably just going to be some edits, probably some shorts for you guys to watch. And then maybe I'll get a new vehicle here soon, but I don't know. I got to figure out these ones first. So thanks for watching. Peace.